We're going to be using class flow today. Class flow for our today. Let's see here. We're going to use our class today for our lesson today. Something new to me. Okay, so basically, yes, that is a UPS truck. We're going to find out where UPS trucks come from. It's going to be pretty interesting where they come from, the UPS trucks. Where they come from. It's a panhandle cleaning and restoration truck. Yes. So I don't know if I'll have anybody joining me or not, but we're going to be using ClassFlow Desktop. This is Central Car. And this is the one that is down the hallway from the West Cars. This is the one that's all original, mostly. It's all original except for maybe a few things on it. The smoke heads on it, and it's not original. There's another one too that has a smoke head. So obviously, smoke head. That's because it has a smoke head on it. A smoke head was added on. It doesn't mean it's not original. So yeah. Okay. So class flow here. All right. So let me. Well, we'll have to wait until the next one opens up. Yeah, this thing isn't changed a bit. The only thing is those signs and stuff. They're your buttons. Now, this is a chance for me to use the pen. Right? But free is locked off. And I don't even know, like, it may have opened in time, but now it only opens up on free R. If it did open up on free F at one time, now it's only opening up on free R. 2, it used to open up on 2F. Like, if you go to 2F, I'll even show you more, but there's only one problem. It does open up on one of the front doors, and then 2R and 3R are the rear doors. Pattern. If it would have been all the floors, then there wouldn't have been a pattern at all. Pattern. So by that guy's name. 4,000 pounds. There's the front of it. All right, are your buttons lit up? Assistance is required after 11 o'clock p.m. at night. All you got to do is just dial 4221. That's like if the elevator breaks down or something. To the east car now. The central cars is like right down the hallway from the east car. But here's the thing. Car and the north car. I'm sorry. The central car and the east car weren't installed at the same time. It's right down the hallway from the east car. Like if you get off the car on the 2R, they go right down the hallway. You go right down the hallway, and you see the fire doors on the left. You see the fire doors are on the left. You walk in that hallway there, and you'll see the stairwell door, and right next to the stairwell door, that's where the east car is. I didn't get a picture of the. I forgot to take a picture of the door. Got an EMS star thing. Like, see, EMS star. Like, hiring registered nurses. It's a note. Well, that's for the Well, that's for the central car. Telephone. There are your buttons on the East car. You know what's funny about this East car? Yes, this is Katy Perry's one. For those of you who've been in my class, for those of you that were in my class last year, you know this is the one that they say it's Katy Perry's because that roars. Okay. So again, there's your thing. East free. Yeah, but you know what's funny? Every elevator has a patient's rights, except for the kitchen car. Yes, this is a capital elevator. Okay, Shepard Warner, but it's actually we think it's a capital. Okay, I'd have to ask a technician or something, but we think it's a capital. It's on a capital machine. Yeah, this is a capital elevator. It's on a. It's like Shepard Warner probably installed it way back in the 50s. But if you guys can hear me, say I can hear you. Okay, don't be shy. Don't be shy to speak. Okay, don't be shy to speak. Okay, just say if you can hear me, then say I can hear you. Okay, that's why I know you guys can hear me. So it's a capital. So I on a capital machine because of this indicator right here. I know the courthouse in Steubenville's on a capital machine, and Dover modded it out. So yeah, there's the indicator again. And also I'll tell you how to spell capital here. You call 911 if you're not in the elevator, or you call security. Call that. You only use the phone if the elevator breaks down. You don't play around with it, okay? That would be, it's not good. I forgot to take a picture of the door. I did get a picture of this. Half the door. That's the old door. But they use that one now. They got a new one now. I don't know how they engrave new keyholes and stuff. I think like what they do is, I think they usually draw on there.
What you doing, sweetie? You? Huh?
Sorry about that. Anyways, there's your lantern on the outside. Button lit up. Okay. I know I don't know why I'm going too quick here. I'm on in a rush today. But okay, guys, that is it for the East car and the Central car. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to comment on the live chat, or at the end of the live stream. If you didn't get a chance, you can comment below, and I'll be more glad to answer your question. Okay. So let's see what we can do. Ooh, what do we have here? Deep beneath the hospital in the basement, right down the hallway, smack down the hallway from the Central car and the East car is this beauty. Look at this. Tell me, is this the best elevator at East Ohio Regional Hospital yet? Just look at this thing. I mean, this is like, wow. That's all I can say. Now, we already know the call 4221. And that was yesterday. Obviously, that was yesterday. It's an Otis. There's the back of it. Old vents. Otis. And, well, there's one thing on it. There's two things on it that doesn't make it. Well, it's not all original, because here's why. Can I use this, please? Thanks. Well, we're going to use this later on, okay? So we continue on here with the stream. I don't want to have any interruptions here. There's a notice. That's one thing that's on the original one. It is that door sensor. That it has a Janus sensor on it. That's one thing that doesn't make it original. And another thing is, there's the front of it. a smoke head. Okay. I'll show you what a smoke head's like. All cracked up there. Front of it. There's a green light there and a red light there. Okay. Here's the door sensor. We're going to use this is a door sensor right here. That's the door sensor for it. That black thing right there, because you don't know what it is. Oh. Oh. There we go. That's what the door sensor is. I started with that yellow just now. It's not beat up. It's just white paint on it because they repainted the yellow here. And that's another thing that's not original is the paint. Short may have been painted, but otherwise else, I think most of it's still original. So that might be the 8. Number 8, soil linen. Okay, I don't know why they don't have a key card reader on it then, but because it's so old, probably that's why they don't have a key card reader on it. And I don't think they want to put a key card reader on it because, you know, it's probably not a place for a key card to be at. But if it was a newer elevator, like the 90s or something, or 80s, and then it would, or not even the 80s, maybe, yeah, maybe the 90s, it'd have a key card then. Actually, in the 2000s. So, okay, this is the, excuse me, this is the north car right here. All right, this is the north car. Take a look at the north car here. This one was installed in 1968, okay? And it's all original. There's the outside of it. I know it's a little blurry, but I couldn't take a picture of it on all the other floors. There's one floor. They had some pushy people around. Like, you know, by pushing, I mean they were watching me or doing something like that. Then another floor, you know, security floor. That really, it was in the coast clear. There's the elevator car. Lit up. Here's the inside of it. Okay. Are your buttons? Oh, look at that. Look at this. All right. Yeah. I'm in trouble using this thing. So let's take a look here. I want to point out something here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I'm just going to try and use a pen here. You guys probably see what it is. But if you don't, can I just like use the pen for a second? I'm gonna have to use a pen for a second. But oh, it's right here. I just use the arrow, then this is not going to work. So now you can see that there's like a little bit of light in there. Where it says Lou. It says Lou in there. Okay, but it says third floor. Okay, and a little bit of there's some light. There's some letters slitting up in there. So that's what I wanted to point out. But there are your buttons. Non-stop, meaning that you can non-stop if you push that button there. Here's your phone. Indicator. You know what? I think I used that. You know what's funny? I think I actually called my grandma on that phone one day. It's pretty funny that I did that. Oh, sorry about that. I accidentally clicked that. If you didn't get to see it, there it is. Third floor thing here. See it a little bit lit up. I'll zoom in on it. You guys can see it. There it is. Okay. There's your phone. Like I said, one day picked that thing. I think I picked that thing up one day, and I called my grandma on it. Wait. Indicator. Front of it. Certificate. Whatever that guy's name is. I don't know how to say that guy's name. Phone. There's me. Otis again. Little arrows inside of it. Otis. Arrow lit down there on the panel. CIP. And there's the arrow lit down on the lantern. I'm going to have to use my pen here again. Okay. Then that's it for the north car. All right. So now we move on to, and again, if you guys have any questions about the north, central, or east car, or 8 car, you can comment right here. Okay. I would say hello. All right. Or all right. Just just comment here, or if the live stream ends somehow, then you can comment below, and I'll be more glad to help you guys out. Next, here are these newer cars, the newest yet. These are the OR cars, with one of them being restricted and the other one being non-restricted. I think the one is for the helicopter pad up on the 5th floor. Or I'm sorry, up on the 4th floor. Because there's another floor for this one. I got a little bite there. So, one of these, this one right here, excuse me, this one right here goes to the roof, okay? When a floor there, it's not free R. It's free. It's free. And, yeah, it's free. And that is where the helicopter pad is. This is also the surgery elevator, too. And then there's, and then they have these smoke heads, too, on them, too. These are the smoke heads right here that I was talking about earlier. I think all the elevators have one now. Like it's like we call it like sometimes we call it a spaceship. Okay, like a little spaceship, but because it looks like one. But this is where some of the newer elevators have. It's called smoke head. It's called smoke head. Now, what a smoke head does is it detects smoke. Okay, if you did it already, then that's great. There's a little lesson. Okay. Here is the side of the OR car. There's your lantern. There's your buttons. Your oh my, something wrong there. Looks like an indicator's missing. Like a little. A lantern's missing there. Up down lantern. There's one there, but there isn't one there. There used to be one. I wonder where it went. I guess Otis is going to have to do something about that. There's your buttons with the be lit up. Front of it. And back of it. And there is no phone because there is already a phone button in there. So if it already has a phone button inside of it, guess what? It doesn't need a phone. Then the older elevators do need a phone. But for this one, it doesn't. Okay. So just remember that. Any elevator that doesn't have a phone button always has a phone. Okay, but if it does have a phone button, it doesn't have a regular phone. Just remember that. Okay. So there's a medical office building. Now we are done with the OR cars. We're moving on to the medical office building with the Dover. Certificate, Dover, indicator there. URH medical office building. Your rights and responsibilities. Ugh. A broken land like a lantern that's not in place properly. It has a safety edge on it. Okay, so the bumper. Oh, I'm gonna open up. The bumper has something called it's called a safety edge. It has one. Now this one doesn't have a phone button, so guess what? See, no phone button. See? So therefore, this one has a phone in the box. Here it is. All the elevators have this, probably. There's your button. Okay. And the machine room was left open, and I decided to go in there and just take a little bit of some still pictures. When I know I shouldn't have gone in there. First of all, I know I shouldn't have gone in there without permission, but it was, I just had to see it. So I'm not going to show that one. There's information in here too. But I will show you the elevator car though. Plug in there though. I don't know why. They have a plug in there, which I don't know why. But I'll explain that. I'll see if I can figure that out later. There's your call button for it. Elevator sign. There's your there's your door. And there is your good old smoke head. I think all the elevators have the same smoke head, okay? Here's the thing, okay? I think most of them have a smoke head, but I am not so sure. You know what's funny? I'm not so sure if the freight elevator has a smoke head. The kitchen car has a smoke head or not, okay? I would say, I wouldn't say that it does. It's not automatic. But, yeah, I don't think it has a smoke head. So therefore, there's only one elevator that doesn't have a smoke head. Most of them do have a smoke head, okay? But the freight car, I don't think it does. I'd have to check for one of my photos. I'm not going to go back down there and just see if it has a smoke head. That's a wasted trip. Just to see if an elevator has a smoke head or not. It probably doesn't. It's not automatic. Enough said. All right, here's the panel. Okay. There's your directory. What's that if you want to read it? There's your indicator. It has the safety edge on it too. Proman edge. And there's the phone. That's a Wheeling. I think Wheeling Hospital has that too. Wheeling Hospital has that too. That's funny. There's a phone. AT&T. That's weird. An elevator with an AT&T phone. Isn't that the craziest thing you've ever heard? An elevator with an AT&T phone. That's really interesting. And there's the hallway. And uh-oh, that lantern's missing. I knew something wasn't right. They have a picture of it. It's wanted. What are they going to do? Took it or something. The mystery of the missing lantern in OR car. I forget which number it is. But there's a missing lantern there. So Otis better do something about it. They better find it, either find it or put in a new one. Till then, it still remains a mystery. Alrighty then. There's your there's your west car, the newest one. 14th birthday here soon. There's your buttons again. Indicator. Less free. 1,000 pounds. There's your. Well, it doesn't have a phone because here's why. There it is. Phone button. But yeah, no phone. Front of it. Okay. And I didn't do the I didn't ride the West 2 or West 1 because I didn't really want the security guards to get mad at me because I did get caught once. Okay, I did get caught last time I was there in February. But then today I got caught too because I was just videotaping the central elevator and they were like, "You can't do that." And I'm like, "Well, okay, I understand." And I just kind of walked away and I didn't really want to be pushy with the guy or anything. But I wasn't, you guys know I wasn't hurting anything probably. I was just doing a video of the elevator and taking a picture of the elevator, not anybody else. And you know what? You know what's funny? They should have been more worried about somebody coming into the hospital with a gun instead of someone filming an elevator. That's what they should have been mostly worried about, okay? Yeah, I didn't do the West and West one, but I will show you some pictures of them, though, from last time I was there in February. There's your certificate again. There's no phone in there, but they have some coffee stuff in there. I don't know why, but they do. There's the front of it, and there's a button lit up for B. And then we move on to the central car again, which we know that on 2, this is what it looks like on 2 because there's no button there. And then there is the elevator car itself on 2. Call button on 2. Ain't that lovely? And there's the call button for the east car on free. And finally, ooh, a door sensor pushed back in. This is what the central car has. A door enter? Sorry, a door sensor. I can't speak right. A door sensor with being pushed back in. That is so weird. Don't you guys think? Yeah, it's pretty weird. And then there's a panel again for our good friend, the North car. One of our good friends. There's other friends I have too. Call button for the West elevator bank. I don't need that always. I'm gonna try and stop doing stuff like that. And then there's newest one. That's an add-on, like I said before. And then there's the other 2 right there. So guys, I think that is it for our trip to East Ohio Regional Hospital. And guys, I want you always to remember this, okay? Now listen. Looking at this photo right here, this is going to tell you guys this is our very, and I repeat, this is our very ever last visit to East Ohio Regional Hospital, Martinsville, Ohio. Why? Well, it all starts when I try to get a picture of the elevators. All the elevators in the West Wing on B, looking straight ahead. Now, if you look straight ahead, you can see all 3 of the West elevators. But also, you can see the central elevator too, because it's right down the hallway, and I'll even show a photo of it. Okay, I would have loved to take a picture of them all, but the security guard came down there so quick and yelled at me and escorted me to my parents. So guys, I'm afraid to say this, but this is our last ever visit to East Ohio Regional Hospital. This hospital will be missed after 9 years, but it will always have a special place in our hearts. So, East Ohio Regional Hospital, I'm sorry, but with the security guards pushing me around and everything, I'm not trying to sound offensive here. I'm going to miss you terribly. Take it easy, East Ohio Regional Hospital elevators, and you all know who I am. You're always my favorite type, always my favorite, either single-speed AC, or I'm sorry, 2-speed AC, roaring Katy Perry, hydraulic, supernova, freight, that sort of thing. I will always remember you forever and ever. Ohio Regional Hospital. And there's some United Dairy trucks. That's cool. Oh, well. That is it for East Ohio Regional Hospital. So if you guys have any questions about the East Ohio Regional Hospital, comment here. Okay. Comment here if you guys like to say anything. Say, but hey, how can I pin this here? How can I pin this here? I don't know how to do it, but I'm just gonna put it there so you guys can remember. Okay. Well. We leave East Ohio Regional Hospital. We go up the street. Now, what do we have here? Ooh, an old Warner, huh? Let's take a look at this thing. Wow, look at this. Wood rails. Coolest thing you've ever seen yet. There's me by it. Look at this thing. Wow. Down there's like a little wheel down there. I don't know what it's for. But look at this thing. This is incredible. Incredible. This is so freaking incredible. Let me buy it. There's 2 traveling cables under it. You know what's funny? It reminds me so much of the Omni-Way in Penn Hotel because there's 2 elevators there that I've noticed that have 2 traveling cables under them. And those are the room service elevators. They have 2 traveling cables under them. Probably because they're so big, like this one here. This one's big actually, but it has. Those ones actually have big traveling cables, and this one only has small traveling cables, which I don't know why. But maybe it's just I don't know. I know all elevators have traveling cables. Most of them do. Yeah, majority of elevators do have a traveling cable. So there's a traveling cable for that. 2 traveling cables for that one. Doorknob for it. Look at the doorknob. It's really neat. Little lock in there. There's the inside of it. Okay, there's your buttons. I wasn't able to get a picture of the panel or anything. Your buttons, of course. That's your buttons on the outside. Buttons on the outside on 2. There's the interior of it. Okay, just a bit, but as you can see, it used to be all bird caged, but then the owner covered it up, which I don't know why. Most of it's all original. Okay, most of it's all original here. I don't think any of it has been replaced on except for the paint job and the lights and stuff. But yeah, it's mostly original, but except for the coverings, the walls and stuff. That I don't think is original. Definitely not original. Look at that. Now that's not original right there. It didn't have that before. It has it now. That's like probably because here, you know what? I think the doors were like sticking, and they couldn't open. And they had to put that little hook on there so that they could like pull it. They like push it open. That's why they have that there now. Probably. So that's it for Deluxe Toy and Hobby. And yes, it's wooden rails, and it's not owned. It's inspected by the state of Ohio, but I don't think it's on the Ohio elevator records though, because it's not really. It's not a business elevator. Okay, that's why it's not on the Ohio elevator records. There's the interior of it. So that is it for the deluxe toy. I mean, no, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say the name of it, but corner. So now we move on to the next one. We're in the Wayne LJ Towers today, and guess what? I said this is the West something hall with those Dobers in them. But if you watched that video before, look what they did to those Dobers. That's right. They modernized them. These used to be Dobers. Well, guess what? But by the means of that, these have been completely, and I repeat, these have been completely replaced. These are now on a Smart Rise controller. Okay. New machine, cabs, all in call stations, door operator, and stuff like that. There's your lantern going up. Yeah, the lantern, the lantern with it lit up. And then there's your buttons, Innovation. They call it Innovation Bruiser. It's really nice fixture. It's kind of rare for me, but I like it. 8-story traction. Of course, it's an 8-story traction. There's your firefighters operation, stuff like that. Earlier number 2. There's your certificate. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what they did to it. It's elevator number 2219 free. 2219 free. The elevator number 2219 free. Go ahead and type it in. 2219 free is the elevator number. Yep, there it is. Wayne OH Towers. 1. So the speed of the car is 200. Travels at 69 feet. It's 8 floors. Capacity is 2,000 pounds. It's electric drum traction. It had a safety and load test on 5/17/17. It's sold in 1986 by Otis Elevator Pittsburgh. Okay, and this is what they did to it. They put on a new Smart Rise controller. This was done on June 10th of 2016 last year. They put on a new Smart Rise controller, car and hall fixtures, door operators, machine motor, governor, rope, gripper, and cab interior. So those things were completely, none of it is original anymore. It's been all replaced. Everything on it has been replaced. But I guess that's what they wanted to do to it. There's the lantern without it being lit up or anything. There's your wooden floor. All railing. An LED light, metal, stainless steel door. Door. And then that's pretty much it. It's all, nothing's original on it anymore. It's been all replaced. And you guys want to see the machine for it? Now, warning. Now, listen. I didn't actually. The room was locked, and I wouldn't go in anyhow. But that's what the machines look like. They're Otis machines, as you can tell. As I'm peeking in at the window, they're Otis machines. And as you can tell, they used to be Dover machines. They used to be Dover machines. Okay? Now, that's what a Smart Rise is. Okay? Has an Otis machine. And it's all Otis equipment. Okay? I mean, it's sad that the elevator cars are modernized and I wasn't able to get anything from them. I was originally going to get a big COP from them. And I was going to put it over where my Union Trust building panel is and everything. I mean, things like that. But the guy told me that it was really big and I probably wouldn't be able to fit it in my room. I wouldn't have enough room for it. He didn't have any call stations either. But I may have gotten. I think I got some Adams buttons, like some Adam push buttons and stuff. And I think one of them may have been from the elevator. So that's good enough. At least I got something. I don't know. There's your machinery for it. That's the generator, of course, and that's the drum right there. None of it is original. Yes, Otis did the mod. Sold Xfinity truck. 8. And there's your hoistway access. Or I mean on 7, sorry. 8 is where the machine room is. I don't know what those are, but they're everywhere in the hallway. There's a beautiful view of Martin's Ferry. And here is the other car. This one has a rear door. See? I thought the rear door was on 1, but it's actually on G. So, yeah. Hold on one second. 55,000 pounds. This one has a bigger capacity than the other one. Lantern not lit up. Indicator. Front door. Certificate kind of blurry. Put up into a really weird area, which I'm not going to show. That area is the wall padding. If you did see it, that's the wall padding. Ooh, this is pretty beaten up. Fire alarm. Buffer. I'm sorry, but none of it's original. Now here it is, lit up. Okay. Here it is, lit up. And lantern. That's a calculator. Here it is, lit up. The lantern. Upside down. Upside down. It looks like it's lit down. In the mirror, it's upside down. So it's lit in the opposite way. There it is, lit up. All right. That is not original. Like I said, all the door equipment is not original. And again, as you guys know, none of it is original. It's all been replaced. None of it is original. It's all been replaced. I mean, the door paint. Well, I don't know about the door paint either. The brails are original, but nothing else is. I mean, it's crazy that they were modernized, but I guess that's just what the building owner wanted to do. They wanted to modernize these elevators because they weren't up to date. Or, they were renovating the building and they decided to modernize the elevators. And enough money to do it, said me. There's your panel with it lit up for one. Without lit up for one. And they had the floor button cut out, probably for GR, but somehow, when I went to push GR, there was a glitch and it actually opened up on GR key. It's kind of weird, but it did it anyways. What it said, bear open, bear close. See? Guess it would be for GR, but it's supposed to be a glitch of some sort. Excuse me. Yeah. There's your indicator on the outside on one. Hall indicator. Okay. And that is it for the WLH Wayne Tower. So we're going to go ahead and move on now. So if you guys have any questions about it, you guys know what to do. Let's see here. Oh, a bed. Carolina Furniture. Where to look for beds, huh? Wrong. Look at this. Unfortunately, it's all original. Look at this. Automatic elevator. He was telling me that this elevator, the reason why it says automatic elevator, is because it's not automatic. It's not automatic. You have to manually open it. You have to manually open it. Like, you have to open the door on the outside. Excuse me. And you have to open the gate on the inside too. So, yeah. I think automatic elevator is. I think that's what the fixtures are, I think, and stuff. But it's actually a Shepherd Warner with wood rails. I know I put a video on YouTube a while back, and the building owner actually saw it, and he wanted me to understand that it's actually not. It actually has wood rails. Okay, so for those of you who said it didn't have wood rails, guess what? You lied. It does have wood rails. It's a Shepherd Warner. There it is. There's your buttons, the automatic elevator on top. 5 floors. B, 1, S, M, 2. The funny thing about 1 and S is that they're split levels. B, M, 2. There's your buttons again. Emergency call. Capacity, only 15,000 lbs. That's pretty. He said it was a freight elevator, so it should have a bigger capacity. There's your certificate of operation. I don't know what that is. There's the front of it. There's the back of it. I wasn't able to get the front of it. There's your call button on G. Operator is required. You're supposed to have an employee when you ride it because, it's the law. It's not a passenger elevator. It's a freight elevator. And it's supposed to be a passenger elevator as well. It's the only elevator in the building. Alarm bell. There's the door on G. Call button on B. Add. There it is on the rear. On B. There's a call button on on M for mattresses, mezzanine, whatever you want to call it. Operator is required. There's a door on M. And that just goes up to where the machine room is on 2. Okay, it's not what they say. It doesn't have wood rails because Again, if you said it doesn't have wood rails, and guess what? You lied if you said it didn't have wood rails, because it does have wood rails. I wish I could show you guys a picture, but I think that happened. I think I got to see it back in October of 2016. The wood rails. There's an old door key lot, an old door, a key, like a door keyhole. There's a Carolina furniture truck. And I think that is it for Carolina Furniture's elevator. So if you guys have got any questions about that elevator or anything about the Wayne H towers, feel free to comment below. If the live stream ends, or if you're watching it now, comment here, okay? Don't be afraid to ask a question. Just remember, asking questions actually helps you learn more, okay? It actually helps you learn more when you ask questions, so just remember that, okay? So, I guess that's it for Martin's Ferry for today. So now we head down to Bridgeport, and there's an S Fire Department. Ambulance. That's really neat, that ambulance right there. Now, look at this. Whoa. Jackpot. The Hunter Building, Bridgeport, Ohio. Look at this. Capitol. Really neat, huh? An old Capitol. I don't want to edit it. An old Capitol elevator. Ain't that interesting? The Hunter Building has an old Capitol elevator in it. See? Look at this. It probably used to open up on the front at one time, but now it doesn't. Of course it does. There's the interior of it. Very neat. There's your all kinds of different certificates. Inspected in 2014. I mean, expired in 2014. So I don't think this thing hasn't been made. I don't think this thing has been inspected that much. I mean, the certificates haven't been up to date lately, basically. But they've had a safety test scheduled for it. The last safety test was done last year at some point. And I think there was a load test done too. Schiller maintains it. Yeah, they're trying to get this thing to where they can actually use it for moving storage around and stuff. Here's another certificate. And his certificate, it's like expired like 21 years ago. It expired about 20 and a half years ago. Look at this. It was inspected about 21 and a half years ago, but the actual expiration was about 20 and a half years ago. So this thing hasn't been used in a long time. I mean, Schiller has used it because in the state of Ohio has probably used it too at certain times, but it hasn't been used a lot. This used to be Scott Lumber Company. Okay. So I don't even think these are elevator inspectors. I don't even think these elevator inspectors are around anymore. This is definitely out of date. If you look up the shaft, you can see the machine probably. We can't see the machine, but there are the cables for it. The cables are right there. There's just the ropes for it. The machine's on top of it. Clean. I don't know what that means. 10 passengers and a capacity of 2,500 lbs. And then there's all the other, that's the front of it for all the other floors. It has doors, obviously, on all the other floors. But now we move on to our good old friend at Wilson's Furniture Store, which is the old Dover freight elevator at Wilson's Furniture Store with an Otis machine. So here is the elevator at Wilson's Furniture Store, which we all know of, okay? Hasn't changed a bit. Well, okay. It has changed a little bit. I'll tell you what it is in a little bit. Here's your gate. There's your buttons. It has a Dover car station and call station, but It's actually on an Otis machine. It's actually an Otis, not a Dover. It's an Otis on a Dover machine. Yeah, overhead. The thing that's changed on it is the carpet. They used to have like a lightish greenish carpet inside of it, but then they put in a blue carpet. I don't know why they did it. So yeah, I mean the carpet's not bad, but not bad at all. As long as the elevator is still the same. So it's same old stuff. I mean the first station and that stuff was replaced at some point. The gate too. Or I don't know about the gate, but otherwise else pretty much, but it's still original. All right, so watching for trucks, eh? Wilson's Furniture Store. And there goes a mail truck. That's a neat van. And a UPS truck. Ooh. Now, normally I wouldn't ride freight elevators, but old Ryan just had to ride the Hunter Building freight elevator. I know it was risky. I know it was risky, but I rode it. I took a little ride on it anyways. That's where the fun of it. Look at this thing. That's a gate on B. Like a scissor gate on B. That's really neat. This thing is incredible. I hate to say it, but I think this one's a little more better than Wilson's Furniture Store. Honestly. I think it's a little better. At least it's sold at the same time as Wilson's, but I think it's a little more better than Wilson's Furniture Store. I'm sorry, Wilson's Furniture Store, freight elevator, but I think this one's a little more better than you are. I'm not trying to sound offensive here, but yeah, this is really amazing. Look up some information about it. On to our next photo, which we see a United Dairy truck. Epic fail. There's one epic fail. I tried to get a picture of a FedEx double. Epic fail is this. No, not that. Here's the epic fail. Nichols Bakery. Out and about. There's a Cardinal plant in Brilliance. But here's the epic fail. This is an elevator at Rivers Landing Apartments. It's Dover, but sadly, they kicked me out. And I wasn't able to get other pictures of it. But here is something that really is gold. Is a score. You wonder where all these UPS trucks are coming from when I take them down. I take pictures of them sometimes out at 2 for a T and put them on Instagram. That's right. They all come from this facility here down in Brilliant. Let's look at all of them. I mean, aren't they cool? There's all kinds of them. UPS freight trailers. This is cool. The UPS facility is actually in Brilliant. Well, that's where they park the cars at, and that's where the customer center is as well. And that's pretty cool. And there's the UPS logo. There's a little neighborhood Dollar General truck. Domino's Pizza with his carrot head on backwards. See that? And then that is an Alexander the Great truck. That's neat. Lowe's Pizza again. Inclinator at St. Francis Church, which is not really interesting. Okay, guys, so I think that's it for now. So I'm kind of disappointed though, because normally when I do live streams, I have a lot of people who watch me. That is like very disappointing that I didn't really have anybody watching me here today. Just, I don't think I'm really popular anymore. Here's the I think I got bit. Ooh, Cambria Properties. This is the Hunter Building. 5 floors. I didn't film it. Oh, the safety test is all good. It was on 6, 16, 17. So obviously they're going to be using this thing often. At some point. So yeah, guys, I'm kind of disappointed though with how my YouTube has been lately and stuff. Okay, I haven't been so popular lately, especially with my live streams. Normally when I did live streams in the past, I was really popular. But with all that stuff going on anymore. Now And I feel terrible because I used to be so popular at one time, but now I'm not so popular. So I think this may be a last live stream I do for a while. So guys, take it easy. I'll see you all later. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. God bless you all. Okay. Remember that the choice is always ours. So yeah. So take care, guys. I'll see you all later. Comment down below, like, and subscribe to Elevating Toronto by Toronto Elevators. So that's it for now. Peace out. Take care. And I'll see you guys later.